Welcome, grocery shoppers. To get this year's show started, please welcome Groceryshop's Senior Vice President and Event Director, Adam Houston, and Groceryshop's Vice President of Original Content and Strategy, Ben Miller. But first, a very warm welcome to Groceryshop co-founder and Hyve Global President of Connected Commerce, Zia Daniell Wigder.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to Groceryshop 2025. We are so excited you're all here and cannot wait to host you over these next few days. And in just a minute, my colleagues Adam and Ben are going to come out and tell you everything you can expect here while you're with us in Vegas. But I wanted to take just a minute to introduce myself since I haven't had a chance to meet many of you in the audience. So I joined ShopTalk initially in 2015, just after the event was founded, and we built it up year over year. In 2017, we had a track that was called Grocery Talk, just to confuse everyone here, which we ultimately spun out into an event called Groceryshop, with our first year being in 2018. And it's been incredible over these last few years, seeing how these events have just exploded. And having all of you here with us is so incredibly meaningful. And I really hope you will take this opportunity to introduce yourselves to anyone that you meet on the Groceryshop team, because we can't wait to meet all of you and hear about your experiences with us here. Now, I'm going to put up a slide in just a minute that talks about the digital grocery opportunity, because today we're going to be exploring that with several of our keynote speakers. And when I was outside of Groceryshop and ShopTalk, I actually just returned earlier this month. I was with an organization called eMarketer, a data and insights firm. And right before I left, we produced a slide that is a very data-driven kind of visual look at US e-commerce. And if we cue that slide right now, I think it provides a really good perspective on the digital grocery opportunity in the US right now. So what you see here is on the x-axis, you have the size of the overall category. So the wider the bar, each individual category, the bigger the overall size of it. Then on the y-axis, you see the digital penetration of each one of these categories. And you can see that food and beverage, along with auto and parts, is in a completely different ballpark from pretty much all of these others here. You hear about digital penetration in the US being around 17%, but it's really kind of a tale of two cities, if you will. You've got these incredibly penetrated categories like consumer electronics, books and media, toys and hobby, but they're quite small in comparison. So where the growth is going to be coming from, it's going to be coming from these mega categories that you see over to the right. And certainly, no one knows better than the folks in this room the challenges that come with shifting grocery online. Everything from the sheer number of SKUs to maintaining the cold chain to the weight and volume of every order. So don't lull yourselves into thinking you're going to end up in that 40+% range. It is always going to be easier to deliver to consumers a calculator or a pair of pants than it is a 70-pound order filled with perishable goods. So when you think about the future, think about what potential there is here between where we are today and kind of that 17% average that you see out there. Now I want to welcome onto the stage my two colleagues, Adam and Ben, who are going to be able to tell you, as I said, a little bit more about the experience that you're going to have on site here at Groceryshop during these next couple of days. Adam and Ben.
Thanks, Zia, and welcome again to Groceryshop 2025. We've designed our show this year around what we think are the most critical questions and challenges facing our industry.
So our key themes for 2025 are firstly, how do we keep driving efficiency in organizations and operations and the role that AI can play to unlock this? Secondly, how to unlock, understand, captivate, and retain shoppers, driving loyalty, and for branded CPGs especially, how to grow volume. Thirdly, the very latest in enabling unified commerce in grocery. How to set up teams, structures, and data to serve your shoppers in a joined-up way across digital and physical interactions. And finally, maybe the big one, what lies ahead for retail media in the grocery industry.
And to unlock insights on all of these topics, we've curated more than 40 hours of content across 53 different sessions and 7 unique track stages. That includes 10 of our brand new test kitchen sessions, which we designed based on your feedback that you'd like more practical examples and specific applications to solve your real-world challenges. Across our program, you'll hear from more than 160 speakers, each of them handpicked based on the experiences and insights that they bring to each specific conversation. And on our core agenda, there is no paid content or pay-to-play content.
Yeah, well, we're going to be bringing our core themes of the show together on our keynote starting this afternoon. For Groceryshop 2025, we want to help you unlock growth in your organization. And we're going to be shining a light on this stage on growth stories and growth channels. And as Zia just discussed, online grocery is a great place to start. So that's where we're going to focus today. First, you're going to hear from Susan Anderson, who leads Uber Eats globally, before we take a very different view on how to fulfill grocery e-commerce with Tim Steiner, co-founder and CEO of Ocado Group. And then we're going to finish today with another co-founder and CEO, Nick Green of Thrive Market. 3 hugely insightful and very different approaches to the grocery e-commerce question.
But Groceryshop, like the rest of the Hyve family of events, is about much more than the content program. It's about bringing together the most dynamic global community of retailers, consumer brands, tech companies, investors, analysts, all in the same place to drive innovation. Every year, my team and I think about how we can create value through meaningful interactions within this community. And as part of that, tomorrow morning we'll kick off our Meetup program, which will enable more than 30,000 one-to-one meetings. We've also heard your requests for more detail, context, and curation. So when the exhibit hall opens tomorrow morning, you can join a guided booth tour focused on the latest AI applications, or Tuesday, the next generation of advertising and media. You can visit our Tech Talk stage to learn from industry experts on everything from agentic AI to breaking down supply chain silos. And you can see live demonstrations if you're looking for in-store solutions in our store of tomorrow.
And of course, Vegas wouldn't be Vegas without the networking. From our legendary Groceryshop beach party on Tuesday to the structured breakfast and lunch industry innovation sessions, and via a kaleidoscope of dinners and receptions and drinks, Groceryshop has all the opportunities you need to connect with friends and reconnect with peers and customers. Look, we hope you enjoy all Groceryshop has to offer this week. We're delighted that you've chosen to spend the next few days with us, and we now would love to get our opening keynotes underway.
Thank you.